Isn't that what they do? That's what they did in Parent Trap.
No.
That's what they did in Parent Trap.
We'd catch our fish. He's going to sign a one-day contract with the Charlotte Hornets.
Kalkbrenner.
Kalkbrenner?
Kalkbrenner. Okay. 2 good whites on it.
2 whites.
Call them the Wonder Bread twins.
He's in the chair while Jason Tatum's doing it. I think they have to stay together like in a bad marriage, bad Catholic marriage.
Hey, buddy, hope you find the basket.
How you liking this booty cheeks?
Ooh, that's different.
That's a unique one. All over the place, and I remember fucking laughing at campers because like you shit and like inches away from where you sleep. It just stinks and it's just gross.
Isn't there a rule? There's no crapping in the camper or like on portable buses or whatever the hell they call them.
You would think.
That's not a rule.
You would think. Hey, quiet down! Hey, quiet down!
I mean, when they're set up, they can just. Well, I don't know.
I'm surprised.
Matt's the expert here.
I'm not the fucking expert. Don't call me the fucking expert.
You were a tenting guy as a kid?
All the time.
Really?
Pretty much every weekend.
Damn.
My dad didn't have a lot of money.
Eating trout out of a can?
Eating trout out of a can.
Isn't that what they do? That's what they did in Parent Trap.
No.
That's what they did in Parent Trap.
We'd catch our fish.
Oh.
Catch our fish.
So you put them in a can and you eat the trout.
Yes.
So you guys were real wranglers.
We were.
That's cute. That's cute.
Unless we wouldn't catch anything, and then we'd go to the store and buy fish, and then go back to the campground.
TP guy for fire? Were you a Lincoln log kind of guy where you just throw it in and light it on fire?
The Lincoln log is for the highfalutin people on the East Coast. That's not for me.
Oh.
Okay. I'm like, just pile that shit on. It'll light eventually.
Yeah.
Not even a TP thing.
You'll get no heat from it for the first 2 hours, but it's all worth it. You guys have been to plenty of fires at my house. You know how bad it goes.
Those are pretty good.
Well, yeah, yours is
I just have to pile that shit on.
Yeah, because yours is big enough that you can just...
Yeah,
it makes sense why he starts them so early.
Yeah.
You don't get heat for the first 2 hours.
He's just sitting there in the smoke, no heat, no fire.
I started when the sun is still out. It's like 3 p.m.
He's got a cigar lit and just, all right.
This bad boy is going to be pumping at
the cigar.
9
You can see more fire than you can in a bit.
We're back, ladies and gentlemen, to episode... I'm not even going to try. What do we even know what episode
I think it's
on?
35.
Is it? I think it's further than that. Because the Survive This stuff, which if you haven't listened to that, go listen to it. It's pretty fun.
Not this week. Trevor and I are not on the Survive This week. So
we got cut
off.
to it.
I did warn everyone that it was a solo pod. I missed you guys. I did shout out you guys both.
He went 49 minutes. Can you believe that? Solo.
You want to know how long that was?
No, it's probably 12 minutes.
It was a 13-minute podcast.
I was going to say, I don't even have to go back and look. I bet how short it was.
It was a 13-minute podcast.
Yes, sir.
I had Matt's notes. I put some stuff in there. I'm like, reading. I'm like, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. It was like, oh my goodness.
Hey, do you want me to crack this booch?
Yeah, actually I do. Take a swig. Oh my God. You don't tonsil it. Just take a swig.
Sorry.
Oh, man. We are back for episode 35. At least we think it's episode 35. Thanks for tuning in. An NBA and NFL check-in. We have been staying pretty up to date on the NFL. Thursday Night Football is happening right now.
Mm-hmm.
You want that quick turnaround?
Yes.
4 hours of podcasting, edit quick, stay up late.
If Hams would finally come through, then we could have the money to pay an editor. It's a whole other thing.
Yeah, no, I would agree.
It's
Hams,
a whole other thing.
We're still here, and we're patiently waiting.
We'll take money from Saudi Arabia at this point.
Dubai? Imagine if they get a hold of our podcast.
Huh?
What if they fly us out there in private jets?
Well,
can you do a podcast at the top of our penthouse?
Sure.
Please.
Sure.
Would you go?
Bring the Sheik.
Why not?
Let's do it.
Might as well.
Yeah.
What are we starting with? Let's talk about it. Nico Harrison fired as the Mavs general manager. This is news to me. I haven't been paying attention too much. He's fired.
I honestly saw it and thought it was fake news.
I did
and then
too.
didn't realize till
guys,
now
you
that
guys.
He got canned?
He did.
He got canned after what he just accomplished or rigged
I mean,
or
it really
tried to
shouldn't be that
accomplish.
surprising, though.
I was going to say, accomplish is a very interesting word you're using there.
Well, he did accomplish something. It's called luck.
Yeah.
Getting an early draft
What
pick.
was that percentage? Like less than 1%, right, to get that draft pick?
Yeah, it was one of the last of the last, the lowest of the lowest that
Yeah.
you could possibly get. But this is so the Mavs have not been doing that well this year.
True, and they are one of my over-under bets that I just actually looked at, so that's
Did you
not
pick
good.
over or under, though?
I went over.
I think I might have done over too.
You couldn't. I had to pick them.
Oh, that's true. You locked it in.
Yeah,
I'll-
so
that's
he
true.
took it away from us.
We're gonna get to those later
Good.
and see where we're at.
So the Mavs have been struggling this year. The whole Cooper Flag, we're going to put him at point guard experiment's not working. Anthony Davis is already injured. Kyrie's
Shocker.
not coming back until after Christmas time, or maybe he won't now at this point. And it just is not looking good. Now, the primer for why Nico got fired is a very strange story. Even though the ownership, the Mavs, won't cop to it. At a random Jazz game, there was a fan who came courtside to sit next to Patrick Dumont, who is now the majority owner of the Mavs. At this Jazz game, this kid is wearing, and this is a kid, this is like a teenager, like an 18, 19-year-old, is wearing a Lakers Luka jersey and sits next to the owner
Rightfully so.
and asks him, why did they trade Luka?
Okay.
And apparently the owner said it was a mistake. We messed up. We really shouldn't have done that. Like, it was all Nico's idea, whatever. This kid goes and blabs to everybody because, of course, why wouldn't you?
Yeah, you're a 19-year-old kid.
Saying that the owner's against Nico, whatever, puts more pressure on him. The owner has to come out pretty much the day before Nico got fired and is like, yeah, all that stuff I said was true. Like, we made some mistakes, whatever. And then they fired him.
It just seems weird to even say that stuff. Just
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, at this point, so let's back up the timeline all the way back to this is February when Luka gets traded. He trades Luka and he doubles down for the rest of the season talking about how defense wins championships, la-di-da-di-da. Everybody in the organization is saving face and acting like, yeah, we're fully behind him, whatever. They luck into this first overall pick thing, which I have a sneaking suspicion if they don't get the first overall pick, he might get fired then.
Yeah.
Because why, I believe it was 12 games into the season, why would you fire your general manager after a full offseason? You go into the season just a little bit. You're only 12 games in. You have 70 more. Like,
Well, I don't know. You could keep him, and then basically, as the owner, you're like, well, I didn't mess up. Fire him. Okay.
well, okay, you're right.
Maybe he actually did agree at one point and needed someone to fire.
The owner is relatively new. They just extended Jason Kidd in the offseason. So they're not going to throw Kidd under the bus.
Yep.
I think the vitriol around Nico Harrison was probably so bad and such a distraction that they had to just get rid of him.
They had to do something.
But again, why would you not do that at the end of last year? And then hire somebody to handle all your draft stuff, your off-season stuff, your summer league stuff, your preseason stuff, and now your season stuff.
You're saying why didn't they do it before the draft? Before the whole, like, oh, we got the first pick kind of thing
like,
happened?
what is it? What is the difference between, at this point, firing him 12 games into the year versus midway through the year?
I still stand by
Before
what
the
I
whole
said.
season
It's basically,
starts.
if things went good for their early season, take credit. If you start losing, fire someone.
Yeah.
It's well, right.
That's
right.
how it
Usually the
works.
coaches are the first ones to go, but you're right. They're not gonna put Kid underneath the
Yeah,
bus,
so they
just
pick someone
extending
else.
him. So like, okay,
Right.
and then the GM or president of basketball operations, was he a combo? Was he both of them?
Yes.
He was. Okay, I was gonna say those two are usually the ones that get canned after the coach gets canned, even if the coach didn't do anything.
It just feels like, and honestly, I'm gonna relate it to football a little bit. It's not exactly a 1-to-1, but like Brian Daboll, the Giants head coach, got fired.
Yep. Which you called, didn't you? Didn't
Yes.
you say he would be
I
the
mean,
first one to get ousted?
Yeah, but Brian Callahan, I didn't realize he was a generational talent at getting fired. So, like, I should have thought about that more. But Brian Daboll getting fired at that point in the year for the Giants, like, what's the point of it? Like, why don't you just let him ride it out for the rest of the year and then move on? Like, what is it going to make a difference of?
That is a good point. Did they think that they could bring in like the Giants? What's the record?
I mean,
Now we're getting
2-9.
off of basketball, but they're 2-9.
They're 2-9.
Well, for the
So
Mavericks,
it's a
you
complete
probably
lost
make your
season.
fans a little bit happier to get rid of him.
Right. But you're not going to make your fans happy because
No,
Luka
you're not. No, you're right.
Luka's gone.
Is
That's why I said
35
a
pounds
little
lighter
bit.
and
Little.
playing in the yellow and purple.
And
Having an
doing
MVP like start to his season.
ridiculous stuff this year so far.
And it's just this combination of Anthony Davis hurt again, which anybody could have told you that was going to happen.
Yeah.
D'Angelo Russell is apparently rubbing people the wrong way. Like,
Wow. Who
No,
would've thought
really?
that would happen?
Exactly. Like, there's all these things. And again, it's the Cooper Flag thing not immediately launching them into the stratosphere of superstardom again, where they're like, oh, it's just going to be exactly like Luka was, where Luka started, and you immediately were like, okay, that's a 25-a-night guy.
Yeah.
Cooper Flag should not be playing point guard.
No.
No.
That's not his thing. He needs to play
Right.
off the ball.
Right, but they have too many bigs. They have too many front court guys, and he can't play down there. So they think they're tricky and they think they're analytical and whatever, and it just doesn't work. So, like, Nico will never get hired again in an NBA position, and
Yeah, he's
honestly,
done.
they should get the 30 for 30 stuff ready for him. Like, I feel like that's a historical one going on. But I other than to be like, we don't want this guy in our building anymore. Or honestly, I was expecting like a harassment thing to come out. Like, why did he get fired so swiftly? Whatever.
Oh yeah, like this early in the season, like what did he do behind the door, behind the scenes?
He did something bad to somebody in the organization or whatever. But no, it was just him being a dumbass. You know?
Yeah.
Like, he just did the thing that I think I could argue none of us in this room would have ever done.
No.
You never would have traded Luka for anything, right?
No, you can't.
You never would have done it.
I wonder if Luka kind of played into that and be like, yeah, I'm just going to get nice and fat because he didn't want to technically be there. Or did he want to be there? I don't even know.
He didn't want to leave.
I don't think he
didn't.
wanted to
Okay.
leave.
Based on the reaction he had, I do not think he wanted to leave.
Okay.
No, but I mean, there is kind of like this happened to him. And again, I don't want somebody to go through like pain and anguish to be able to like become their best self.
Are going to be awesome.
But man, he
worth
lost
it.
a lot of weight really fast, and he looks great. And like LeBron played his first game
Do
the
you
other
think
night
that's
with
revenge
him. And,
or
like,
LeBron and his mentality of keeping his health?
I mean, I think
Just
it
a
has to-
combination of everything?
I think it has to feed into it. If you're Luka, I mean, outside of the fact that you've made an NBA Finals, like, you got to feel like you got 2 years with LeBron max, where you can really take a run at this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you got to maximize it, and he probably never felt that in Dallas.
Mm-mm.
I mean, maybe with
I
Kyrie.
mean, yeah, they were not bad.
You know?
Like, if he got in the kind of shape he's in right now, I
Right.
mean, that's what he was missing in the playoffs was he gets tired.
Wow.
That
He
Lakers
like that sweet tea too much.
He still hits his shots when he's tired, but like
Yes.
his defense is worthless.
that Lakers team right now is clicking. Like clicking. Reeves is still getting the ball a lot. He's still making shots. He's still making plays. LeBron, I think, is going to turn into like a 15,
Well, first game,
8
12
and 8
assists.
guy. I know, that's what I mean. I think he's literally just going to give it up and make plays because you have to still guard LeBron, but you have Luke on that team putting up 35 a game right now, and then you got Austin Reeves doing crazy numbers, averaging like 25 right now. It's crazy. So Lakers are dangerous. But yeah, Nico Harris is done. You don't think he'll get picked up again?
No.
I don't think anyone will ever give him a job again. I think this is like
Maybe
a Cardinal
team
sin
with a
that he
defense
committed.
will.
It would be so funny if he was the GM and like Tom Thibodeau was the head coach, because there's such Nazis about defense, and
That'd be wild.
they just had like the biggest lineup of like Ben Wallace's out
Where would
there.
you send
like,
them right now? No, actually, I don't want the answer to that question because the defensive team that could do good is the Timberwolves.
Yeah,
do not send them
no,
here.
no.
Nico?
We're very happy with our general manager and our
Yeah.
head coach and everything like that.
Leave us alone.
We'll keep it there. We'll keep it there.
How are we feeling about some of this stuff? Detroit and OKC off to a red hot start. Detroit, not
Fun.
surprising, fun to watch.
Very fun.
OKC, we
Yeah,
probably
same-
could have
same old.
predicted that
Yeah.
one. And they're playing without Jalen Williams.
Yeah, they're
Or Jason Williams. Jalen Williams. Jalen, yeah.
OKC being off to a hot start. Not a big surprise to me.
No.
Just That team is just deep as hell.
Yeah.
That'd be a good start. I didn't expect as nice as they're starting, but
no, and even like that opening game of the year, them playing the Rockets and going to double overtime.
That was fun.
And I left that game twofold. I was like, Houston Rockets are here.
They're good.
And they're going to be frisky and they're going to play well.
Yep.
I also left that of like, God, I just don't think anyone's going to be able to beat the Thunder this year. Absolutely.
That's
flying around.
who
man.
I actually like to see right now, and it scares me because obviously our team is going to be playing against these teams, but
Yeah.
Denver is looking solid too with the changes they made.
Denver looks really good. But OKC, that game, I think Shea only got to the free throw line like 15 times. But then the next game, he got to the free throw line like 30 times. So it's going to be it's going to be a yo-yo effect of what he. Again, it's going to be the same story.
So I feel like OKC's the boring, dominant. Like, of course they're going to be great.
Yeah.
But Detroit, they've won 11 straight.
Frisky.
They're
fun to
Cunningham,
watch.
like Cade Cunningham, if you've got some money right now, I think you should put some money on MVP odds for him.
He's only like plus 1,500, isn't he?
He's
not.
He's not very
that's
close.
Not crazy.
No, I think you'd get some amazing odds on him right now.
Yeah.
That is they're such a fun team. Because I know this gets, I think it's like a biasy thing or something like that. When you talk about like Detroit basketball, you talk about the bad boy Pistons, you talk about that 04 team that won the championship, where you're like, God, they're just so rough and rugged and they just beat the crap out of you and everything like that. But this team has that identity too. Isaiah Stewart would fight you if you sneezed in his direction. Like, he is incredible. Jalen Duren, who's been in the league, I think 4 years, and he just turned like 22.
It's crazy.
Is an absolute monster on the backboard. He is playing so well. And they don't have Jaden Ivey back yet, which I think he's going to slip in there really, really well.
Yep.
I was worried about them not having Malik Beasley, who very oddly is still floating out into the wind with all of this NBA gambling stuff out and about, because he has a little bit of gambling problems, according to a Minnesota dentist, that he owes a lot of money to.
What?
Yeah, you never heard that story?
No. Before you get into that story, here are the MVP odds so far. Shea at plus 135, Jokic at plus 175, Luka at plus 400, Giannis at plus 1,500, Cade Cunningham plus 8,000. This is all through FanDuel.
Plus 8,000.
Yeah,
But the
so
thing
you
is,
were
you
right.
need that, like, that Luka one actually is really tempting too, because
And then Anthony Edwards at plus 10,000. Those are the top
Oh,
6 right now.
No, I wouldn't touch that Anthony Edwards one right now.
No.
But yeah, the Luka one plus 400
Yeah.
would be pretty nice. No, I just do you really want me to talk about Malik Beasley's gambling
Real
problems?
quick. Yeah.
Great. Okay.
But you pulled out Minnesota Dentist. And I'm
So
like,
okay.
what?
So
Yeah.
Malik Beasley was under federal investigation for a little bit. I should say everything has been dropped against him. He is not getting caught up in all this other gambling
This
stuff.
was last year, wasn't it?
This was last
Yeah.
year. He is a free agent because all of the stuff is still looming, especially with all the gambling stuff going on. But he apparently owes his landlord in Detroit like tens of thousands of dollars.
Jeez.
For a Minnesota dent when he played for the Timberwolves, he apparently did not pay for a lot of dental work, and the dentist went to the Timberwolves and was garnishing his wages from the Timberwolves to pay off this debt. And he owes a lot of other debts, according to some court filings. So, anyways, that's Malik Beasley, who is currently unemployed and probably won't be employed again. I hope he's doing well. Hopefully he's going to share the same cell with Terry Rozier someday. Who knows?
Man.
But yeah, I think just to go back to Cade,
Yeah, real quick.
I don't know if there's been another player. Well, there has been another player, but I really don't want to bring him up because it's way too ridiculous. It's Michael Jordan.
okay.
Whoa.
Watch
Watch
your
like,
thought
okay,
here before
watch
you
your
throw
mouth.
some names
a
out.
player that was literally in like the pit of despair when they got drafted, and they were in a horrible situation, no hope. Cade got got another deal. He got a second deal, and then they're finally finding some success when he's in his like 4th, 5th year. Like, it took a while for Michael Jordan to find some success in like with the Bulls, and
Yeah,
they had to build
it
up
did.
a little bit and like whatever. Again, I'm not saying Michael Jordan, but I'm just saying in general, like, Cade had a very long road to get to where he's at, and he might be MVP. and he might change the way Detroit is as a team. Again, there was just a couple years ago where we couldn't bet the under on the Detroit Pistons because they didn't allow it.
That was 2 years ago.
Yeah.
2 years ago, yeah.
2 years
I remember
ago.
doing that episode, and you're like...
Maybe 3, right?
I think it was the first year we started the podcast. It was 2 years ago.
Okay.
And we
But it was like, we could not bet the under.
They're the
That's
only
pretty
team.
crazy.
The only team that you could not bet the under. And then last year they go toe to toe with the Knicks in what I thought was probably the best series outside of the Pacers. Well, any series that featured the Pacers, honestly.
Basically.
But they might be a 50-win team this year. They might be a 2 seed. They might be a 1 seed. Like
I
if
hope
Cleveland
so.
starts to slip a little bit. Like I did catch some of the Cleveland-Houston game last night. Like they're going to run into some serious problems playing teams like Houston.
I think their over-under was 43, 44, I think it was at.
For Detroit.
Detroit.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like that's a pretty solid number for them. That's
Yeah.
kind of where they were last year.
They're on 11 straight right now, huh?
I want to know
Yeah.
what I chose on that. I don't remember.
Oh, I bet we all went over.
Probably.
I think I said over, and then they're going to lose in the playoffs because they're too new to it.
I think you did.
Well, look, and that still might be the case, but
yeah, that's good for
like if they show some chops, maybe they make a move here. Like,
yeah.
funny enough, Duncan Robinson being traded to them has really helped.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he is that perfect role of like
You
don't have to ask that much of him.
Guy.
You just need him to do what he does.
Spot up and shoot.
He
Yeah.
fills
Play
in
a
the
little defense and then
fills
just
in the
shoot.
Malik Beasley role like really, really well.
What's
It's just
your-
cool to see.
It is. You know what's also cool to see? A 7'4" freak play basketball and just do absolutely ungodly things out there. Wimby.
It's
MVP
crazy.
run, most improved player run, defensive player of the year run. Do you think he has a chance to do all three of those?
I don't.
I don't get how you get
and-
most improved player. All that means is that he wasn't hurt.
Yes.
And has it ever
Yes.
been done? I don't think that's ever been done.
No,
It can't
I don't
be
think,
done.
I don't
Well, it
think
probably
it can be
could.
done. No, I think that they would give him like defensive player of the year, like above all of the other ones.
Yeah.
Like pretty sure he's like probably like minus 800 favorite right now to win defensive player of the year.
Yeah.
They're not going to give him most improved. They're not going to give him MVP. But if the Spurs go off, and he's amazing, which he is amazing. I mean, he's definitely going to lead the league in blocks. He's definitely going to be a defensive monster, like all those types of things. He's already hurt,
Calf.
which is not great.
Calf or groin? I can't remember.
I think it was a calf. Not great.
No.
I got to see my man finish the
He's
year.
going to be Anthony Davis like for injuries.
I
Yeah.
did see something today, and I don't think it was a reputable source. I don't want to spread too many things, but it said it was a grade 3 calf strain, and they said something about him missing significant time. So
That wouldn't surprise me.
that grade 3 is like actual tearing of the muscle, but not completely torn. So that's pretty significant. I don't know if that happened. Matt, to answer your question, Chet Holmgren is at 1 for Defensive Player of the Year right now,
Really?
plus 135. Victor Wembanyama, plus 350.
All right, we need to get down. We
Yeah,
need a
but-
Luka MVP,
we gotta
and
go
we
quick.
need a Wemby Defensive Player of the Year.
Little parlay.
Yes.
Sorry,
We can-
we
we
can't go
can-
to that.
we can parlay
campground.
up-
We got to go.
Yeah,
Iowa.
we need to somebody lock that in for us, please.
And then Evan Mobley, and then Amon Thompson are the top 4.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh man.
But Wemby's so fun to watch. Like he was moving well, can shoot the 3. He'd get a rebound, take 4 dribbles down the freaking court, dunk it. It's crazy.
I just can't.
It was like when
stand you
Giannis came
lob
out of
it
region.
to him and he doesn't even have to jump. And he just
He doesn't jump.
yeah.
He doesn't jump. When they were playing the Warriors and we were watching the game, it was a close game, and Draymond was on him. Draymond was
Yeah,
trying
I
to
saw
guard him.
that.
And like, I get it, probably to get Draymond to get in Wemby's head. Wemby did a put back dunk, tip dunk, didn't even jump, and just literally, Draymond, you guys can't see my hands, but short. He's still like 6'7".
It's literally like
Wemby's
his
up here,
mid-chest.
literally just
Yeah.
yelled at him straight down. I'm like, that dude is tall.
yeah, I know Draymond's their junkyard dog, but
Oh
like,
my gosh.
how can he intimidate
Who do they have for
Wemby.
height though?
nobody? Al,
No one.
Al
So they're
Horford.
kind of just.
And he doesn't
There's
play
nothing they can do.
back-to-backs, and that was a back-to-back.
Yeah.
He didn't play that game.
Well, he's old.
Yeah, Uncle Al's old.
Can't- Uncle Al can't do
How would
that
he
shit
make his
anymore.
8 threes if he doesn't take a break?
True.
No, I think
True.
if maybe this is a good question for you guys to consider. If you're going to start a team right now, and you can pick anybody that you want in the NBA, you get first pick.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like Wemby is kind of like the consensus number 1, right?
Are
Like,
you-
if you're going to
It still
start your
scares
franchise
me
with
that
him.
the injuries.
players right now in the league at
Right
their
now,
age.
at this moment.
It's got to be Wemby or Giannis. It has to be one of those two.
You could definitely go with Cade Cunningham too. We just talked about him, and he's only 20.
Yeah,
What is he?
I just don't feel like he hasn't reached that point for me. I like the trajectory of him, but like I would still go Jokic and Giannis and Luka. And
I
like
forgot about
some other
Jokic
guys.
would actually be my guy that I'd probably pick right now.
over Wemby.
Yes.
Giannis is also hurt.
okay.
I think he's out with a groin injury. There's a lot. I'm going to get to a list of how many like big time players are hurt right now. There's a lot of them, which is wild, but that's okay. Let's jump into the Rockets. Like you mentioned, that first game, double overtime with OKC, the Rockets, I think, are back. And I don't know if anyone wants to see them come playoff time. What do you think?
It's wild to see Kevin Durant smile again.
Right?
Like it's really crazy.
I don't think he smiled since he won the championship with
I don't even know if he smiled during that time.
With the
He
Warriors.
didn't like it there.
Yeah, it is crazy to watch that team because immediately Sengun and Durant are just playing off of each other perfectly. Amen Thompson, he's kind of disappointing me a little bit on the offensive side of things. He's doing great defensively.
yeah.
But offensively he's kind of struggling. But that team I thought was going to be a little bit more disjointed because they just didn't have a true like point guard. They didn't have like a ball distributor, somebody who can get the offense going, whatever.
Dylan Brooks still there?
No, he got traded too.
Okay, so yeah. Okay, gotcha.
But Reed Shepherd, the Kentucky guy,
Yeah.
who got drafted a couple years ago and really
Yeah.
didn't play last year, he's filling in pretty nicely for him. Like he's hitting threes, he's distributing the ball, he's doing all the good white guy stuff. It's like they might be onto something. Here is my one big problem for them.
With that team, all you need is a guy like that. You just need a distributor.
Damn, is Steven Adams playing a lot.
Is he?
Like he's playing like 25, 26 minutes a
but
game.
he's a
Besides
secret
that
weapon
first-
doesn't get big numbers, but does
I
great stuff.
understand.
Besides
You-
that first game, I haven't watched a Houston game since.
he is playing a lot, and like last night when they were playing the Cavs, he's going between Jared Allen and he's going up against Evan Mobley. Boy, I don't think Steven Adams should be doing that. That's a pretty difficult task to ask an older guy like that. I just don't know if the mileage is going to be all that
That's
great for
been
him.
his role the whole time is that he has
I
absurd
know.
mileage.
He's steady. He's steady.
Yeah.
I'll give him that. I'm just really curious of how long that's going to go, and if they have another move in them, maybe they can make something work coming up near the trade deadline. But I think them and OKC are just the absolute class of the West, and the worst part is you're going to have to go through one of them or both of them to be able to get to the finals this year. And if I'm the Timberwolves, if I'm the Lakers,
right now they're not beating Denver yet.
Denver as well. Denver has really turned it on. Jokic looks great. They finally addressed a lot of their bench issues. But yeah, I just think the Rockets are here, man. Like, if there's could Kevin Durant get a Most Improved Player of the Year? Do you think they do that for him?
That'd be a little bit weird.
Do you think they do that for
I
him?
don't think that can happen.
No, they're fun. They're so much fun. They have so much depth. They've got so many different guys that they can throw out there. I want to see my boy Amen touch the heavens a little bit more than he's doing right now. But I get it. Not a lot of shots when Kevin Durant comes onto your team.
I do have to ask.
Not a lot of shots when Kevin Durant is actually like making shots
Yes.
too,
Yeah.
and
Yes.
shooting at the clip he's shooting at. Was
If
that?
he got Most Improved Player, do you think he's happy or mad?
He's got to be pissed about it.
Yeah,
He's got to be pissed.
Yeah.
Which might help him win an MVP the next year.
That's true.
Got to think about that.
Oh man, Trev, are your 76ers real? I know they're not your 76ers, but I know there's one. I know there's one guy on that team that you just despise, and I haven't heard anything about them since the season started. So I'm going to say no, they're not real. Are they performing well? What are they doing right now? Are they doing well?
VJ Edgecombe is amazing.
Is he?
Him and Tyrese Maxey are like gonna be like averaging like 55 points a game.
Okay.
Together.
Well, they should because
Still
the rest of their
losing.
team's old.
They're mediocre, but but you know what's great? Joel Embiid is playing like 27 minutes a game.
Less, please.
One half. What is there? Is there 24 minutes and a half?
So just one
Yeah.
half of the game.
One half of
but
the
he
game.
has to play it straight.
Yeah.
He can't.
He
He
can't
can't.
come out.
He can't
would
come out.
die.
Yeah, I think he would die at 8 minutes. No, the 76ers, they're fun. Paul George is coming back, which is going to mean Edgecombe's play is going to backtrack really, really far.
It means they won't win until he's out.
Exactly. So, this was a fun month. I hope the 76ers fans enjoyed it. Now, prepare yourselves for Paul George and Joel Embiid doing the most questionable basketball things you have ever seen in your entire life, because it is going to absolutely suck for you guys. I'm so sorry.
So they are not for real.
I really, but VJ Edgecombe, man,
Yeah.
like he came out guns blazing, lighting everybody's ass up. Tyrese Maxey having a great game. Like both of them, like seriously look like all pros.
Well, Tyrese Maxey's been pretty consistent for the last couple of years.
Couple years, yeah.
Right, but now you have Paul George, who we have an award for.
But as
in
soon
a
as he
future
leaves,
episode.
they have a shot at the championship.
Yes.
And so we'll pick him up so that we can get rid of him.
He he should just do that for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
Just right.
He's going to sign a 1-day contract with the Charlotte Hornets, and then he's going to leave after that.
That'd be
And then
the
all of a
most
sudden,
mind-blowing thing ever.
2 years later, going to be in the finals, something like that.
Oh, man. Matt,
No, I think just unfortunately for the 76ers, there's just not enough time. There's not enough balls.
You should not trust the process.
I will give it to them. A lot of teams are bringing back the vintage uniforms and the vintage
Ooh,
courts.
the black ones,
Yeah.
the old AI ones. Yeah,
They did that court too, where it said 76ers on it. They did the old school court. Ooh, that was mean. So they are doing well in one category, which is memorabilia. But other categories, not so much. Matt, tell me who you have to state your case about Rookie of the Year. I'm going to say Ryan. I'm not even going to try the last name. Who do we got there?
It's Ryan Kalkbrenner.
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 Okay.
This guy is a beast. Plays for the Charlotte Hornets.
Thank you. Hey, the Charlotte Hornets are
Ass.
a fun little scrappy team to watch.
Sorry. Yeah.
They're not good.
Yeah, same
Yeah.
thing. They mean the
Yeah.
exact
Same thing. So
Knupple's on that team. Knupple's playing well.
Knupple's playing very
He's
well.
got Rookie of the Year lead right now over his buddy Coop. So
He does. He
Yeah.
does. Here's the thing. They do not reward Rookie of the Year to big men that get a lot of blocks.
okay.
A defensive-minded Rookie of the Year. I think it's time to change that. Ryan Kalkbrenner. I'm really hitting the emphasis on that first part of his last name. And
Kalkbrenner.
I'm really trying not to, listeners, but it's really hard not to.
We have to enunciate ourselves on the podcast so people can hear us.
So he
and
has-
understand us.
So right now, he is averaging 2 blocks per game.
Okay.
Which I know to you probably doesn't seem like a lot.
No, we've seen Wemby, so no.
Well, look, Wemby's averaging like 3.5 to like 4.
Exactly.
Okay. I think if him and Knuple, we'll split it. We'll split the award. 2 Rookie of the Years, same team.
Okay.
We'll do that.
Yeah.
I just think he's an exciting white. He is a 2nd-round pick.
That team has
Big man.
2 good whites on it.
2 whites.
Call them the Wonder Bread twins.
No, listen, I have not watched a single second of the Charlotte Hornets.
I have watched one game
However,
because of Knuple.
this guy is like defensive metrics. Like,
Okay.
if you look into the second spectrum stuff for him, it is damn impressive. And I think people should really be checking out him. Don't have to watch a little Charlotte Hornets game. It's okay. But he is very exciting.
All right. Fair enough. I'll have to watch it now for both those guys, not just
Defensive
Knuckle.
highlight reels.
Defensive highlight reels. It's just, they're 30 seconds long, and it's just him stuffing backboard shots. That's all.
How tall is he?
It's like 7 foot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's no Wemby,
No one's no Wemby.
You know,
Wemby grew this year, which is crazy.
allegedly.
Even if Jason Tatum returns, what's your guys' thoughts on the realistic chance the Celtics can make a move?
I feel like you need to.
I'm going to start us off with
vent
this
your
one.
frustrations about the Celtics. If anybody's going to talk about it, Aspen's asleep, but I'd ask her.
Yeah, I'm going to start us off with this one. I watched one Celtics game, and the reason why I've only watched one Celtics game is because they picked up the exact same spot they did last year in the playoffs, where they're just jacking up threes. Shoot.
They did
Now,
that before too, and
They
just made
did.
them.
They did, but like wouldn't you think as a professional team, if something's not working, you try to do something else or you try to move the basketball around?
We
at
watched
least
the Vikings. We don't believe in that.
Yeah, you're right. That is a very fair and valid point. But you would think it's like, okay, try to get to the rim, try to draw fouls, go SGA on people and do that little swoop through Harden move and try to change up the rhythm. But no. If Tatum returns, is it going to help them? I think so. It's going to give them another option to score.
To launch more threes.
Exactly. Can he shoot at a higher clip than what they're shooting at right now? I don't know the exact numbers, but honestly, I think they're going to make a playoffs at a very low seed, and they're not going to do too well. That's if Tatum comes back when they say he thinks he's going to come back. I think it's not going to be until after the All-Star break, and if they're not doing too hot, I don't know if they bring him back. So those are my 5 cents.
I was gonna say, so if you think he's not gonna come back until after All-Star break, which is February,
Yep.
if they're around that 500 mark, you would still want Tatum to come back.
You would think, yeah. I would.
But
Well,
if they're
the East has a chance, like even if you just slip in, you can do something probably.
right, if they're
Look at the Heat.
if they're the 7
They do it
seed,
every
the
year.
8 seed, the 6 seed, whatever, like you know, you can mess around, whatever.
Yeah.
But don't you kind of want the Celtics to just have like a tank year? Just have
For
just
what?
take this time off.
Personally,
Just take the time off.
Take some time off.
no. But
Take some time off.
tell me why you want them to have a tank year.
Maybe,
if there's-
maybe
What are they gonna
one
get
too
out of
much.
this?
If there's a year to tank, not even tank, if there's a year to take some time off,
Take some time off.
yeah, this is the year because Tatum's injured and he's coming off an Achilles injury, and that's tough. So I don't know.
They're shooting nearly 35%, by the way, for three.
Are they?
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Let somebody else win.
Okay, then they're not playing defense then.
No, not really, man.
No.
No, they're
So
Which that Tatum would help with, I would think.
actually.
yeah,
I should probably hold my tongue. They actually have the lowest opponent's points per game in the entire East.
how the fuck are they not winning then?
So, and actually, they have the second lowest in the entire NBA. They only allow 108 points per game.
What the hell's going on? Maybe I need to watch more Celtics game, and I'll get back to you guys
I can
on the
I can
next
tell you
podcast.
what's wrong with it. They only score 113 points.
Okay, so they got that's got to be low in the NBA stats.
It's not good.
Yeah, they got to be at least bottom half.
Isn't it just strange that Jaylen Brown hasn't like exploded? I really thought he was going to just explode in
Yeah.
this and be like, I get to take 30 shots a game.
Yeah,
Let's go for it.
I wonder if he has that mindset still of okay, I got to distribute. I don't know if he's a true like an assassin. Like I don't know if he
No,
can
he's a
grab the
cuck.
ball. I don't know if he can just grab the ball and be like, okay, I'm going to go score.
He's in the chair while Jason Tatum's doing it.
Oh my gosh. Where do we go from
Be all
there?
right over there.
Should have kept that one in the head.
Oh, that was good. Oh my gosh. So I truly don't think I truly don't think you're good. I truly don't think he's got that killer instinct. Yeah, he can hoop. Can he dribble with his left hand? I don't know.
He still can't.
No.
Probably not.
He still
Never
can't.
will.
I've seen highlights. He still can't.
What are your guys' thought outside looking in? Jason Tatum, knowing how he plays, would you have him return? And do you think they can make a move if they're right around that 500 mark at the All-Star break?
Let somebody else win.
All right, well,
I would prefer let somebody else win, but
Yeah.
yes, if I was a Celtics fan, yes, you bring him back.
yeah. Okay.
Haven't you had enough success?
No, never
greedy
too much.
pigs.
There's never too much.
Let somebody else win. No, if
Well-
I was a Celtics fan, yeah, I would want Jason Tatum to come back.
Would someone win in a trade for Ja Morant? And would that help anyone?
Nobody would win in a trade for John Morant.
Okay.
And actually, the grossest thing that I've seen is talks about him coming to Minnesota.
No.
I've seen that multiple times now, too.
Terrible.
No.
I have a
Don't
couple.
do it.
I
Could
have
you
a couple
imagine
people
a
send me
worse
stuff.
combination of humans than John Morant and Anthony Edwards playing side by side?
You want to
Not
be able
really.
to understand either of them when they're talking to each other on
It
the
would
court.
be so terrible and so dangerous, and dangerous. Not. I should be careful with that word.
Well,
Dangerous.
no,
with
you
Ja.
have it correct.
Like
That's still
That's
both
correct.
ways of
I-
dangerous.
I think.
That's correct.
I think Ja is really becoming a cancer.
Is he,
Clear-
is he playing right now? Because I know he got kind of benched / suspended by the coach or the
He-
team.
He's playing, but he's just not playing well. I mean, he is not ever returning back to that form that he had a couple years ago. Like, he's just nagging injuries, and obviously he had some pretty critical comments with the coaching staff and their belief system and the systems that they run there, and ended up getting suspended for that, which good on the coach for showing some sack and trying to put him in his place. But I just don't know who he helps. I think wherever he goes, it just makes it a lot worse.
True.
A lot worse. Oh my God, him and LaMelo. Never mind, that's the
Send
worst.
him to the Hornets.
That's worse. I don't want him anywhere near our boys Knuppel and
Yeah, I don't either.
Kalkbrenner.
Sorry.
Plus, we haven't even heard of LaMelo that much this year,
Send
so
him
he
to the
must kind of
Celtics.
Shocker.
be behaving.
You're not hearing about LaMelo?
I'm not. I don't
Yeah.
want to.
No, I don't either.
Yeah.
Because he stinks. Just like all those ball boys.
They got broken knees.
Big baller brand. I think Memphis and Ja, the Grizzlies and Ja deserve each other. I think they have to stay together like in a bad marriage, bad Catholic marriage, see it through to the end. One's going to pass away at some point, then you just move on in shame.
Fair enough.
I'm just going to pass away.
I love that take.
Someone's going to go.
Not a clue.
It's early, but Anthony Edwards and Randall averaging a combined 52 points. Could this be a deadly duo for the rest of the year, or is it just something that's happening right now?
My finger points at you.
Can it be? Yes. Will it be? Probably. Will it be good enough? Yeah.
Man, there was almost like a hint of optimism.
Yeah,
Did you hear
there was.
It? Did you hear it? It was like right
It
there.
was getting there.
When he
It's
said
right there.
it can be yes, I was like, oh, this is going to
Oh,
be
my
fun to
goodness.
listen to.
Wow. Come on. It's fun watching them play together.
I just
It is.
don't want the disappointment of exactly what happened.
I'm
last
ready
year.
to be disappointed.
Yes, I know you
Disappoint
are. Every
me.
single time.
Make me sad. Wash down on me.
And here you guys go. 2 Minnesota fans talking about disappointment in another team.
Speaking of shame, speaking of things that we should be not proud of, I love it. I love it. I think
Wait, you're saying this duo is something we shouldn't be proud of? Or what are you saying?
no, because you're supposed to be ashamed of it, because then if it does end up being good, then it's like
It's
you don't feel so
horrible.
bad
The
about it,
worst
you know what I mean?
thing ever.
Reverse
It's a-
psychology type of thing.
It's a fun duo to watch, though.
And I'm not even that big. I was never a big Julius Randle fan. I was so down on that trade.
Me
No,
neither.
I thought that
I
trade
was
was
so
horrible.
mad. But he has really slipped into
Well,
the lineup
one-
really well.
Those few weeks where he decided he's going to be a playmaker instead of just purely a scorer. And all of a sudden
Yes.
it's like, where did this come from?
Oh, I love it.
Because
I
he's
love it.
handling the ball a lot, isn't he?
Well,
the
'cause-
ball goes through him quite a bit,
Because
which...
Mike
you can't
Conley's
have
not really doing a
Edwards
whole
do
lot.
it.
Well,
and
Mike Conley's
old.
19... Yeah, he's 19 years
We need
in.
our own version of Halliburton, and our team is just phenomenal then.
You
Well,
know
the
what Conley
problem-
needs to do? He needs to get a technical before he retires.
No, he's too nice.
Yeah, you're right.
He's a sweet boy.
The day before he retires, throw a punch. On Draymond Green.
I think. Well, actually, I support that. The refs will probably look the other way as well.
That's fine.
Starting Dante DiVincenzo as a point guard, terrible idea.
Yeah.
Like, just full on. Don't do that.
But we don't have any way to do a good idea with point guard right now.
No. And
That's
the
the
worst part is, like, there's not, like, those kind of, like, ball dominant dudes, or not ball dominant dudes,
Right.
passing, playmaking, those kind of dudes are not growing on trees.
Right. They're very limited.
I'll still hold out for Tyus Jones. He's still out there.
I would take that. That'd
in,
be awesome.
in Washington or Phoenix or wherever the hell he is. We just need somebody who can dribble the ball a little bit and then initiate an offense.
Yep.
Which Randall does, which is great.
Yeah,
Not to
and he can score.
exactly the way like
You're going to poop on something
point
about
guard.
the Timberwolves. What are you going to
I
poop on?
am not being
Okay,
not
Rudy
saying it's
Gobert
anything
can be
wrong.
the point guard. That's fine,
There
Trevor.
we go.
That's fine.
Okay, we solved it.
Got it. Perfect.
Him and Nas Reed are trading.
Rudy, you think he has hands to be a point guard? He can barely catch passes. Is he
Oh,
doing
no.
better this year?
He's fine.
He can catch passes?
We don't
No.
talk about it.
Can
Talk
he
about
catch
catching.
better than the Vikings
No.
players?
I mean,
That's
he'd be
coming
able to
up. That's
reach the
coming up a
ball
little bit
little
later.
bit
That's
better.
coming up a little bit later. That's coming up a little bit later. Oh man, 5X factors. Who can win their team a Super Bowl this year? We are. Oh no, it's coming up right now.
Leaped right
Let's
into it.
go. Anything else on the NBA that we want to touch on before we jump into our NFL half?
we are in a good place for the NBA.
We are.
Yeah.
Basketball is solid. There's a lot of good teams. You have League Pass.
I do have League Pass, and I really, really enjoy it. We have the lowest level League Pass, and we get every single game besides the Minnesota games. They get blacked out. But I just realized that, no, I can't do FanDuel because FanDuel also blacks them out, right?
Yeah. No.
No.
Get
FanDuel does allow me to watch the games. So,
Do you have a League Pass team? Like a team that you will like you don't really care about, but you'll watch because they're fun? This is like a thing for like League Pass people. Is like
So your baby Blazers.
oh,
Like,
yeah.
my
So if
baby
I see a
Blazers
team
would be-
that's on, yes.
and you'd be like, well, they're just fun. I'll just go watch them for a little
So I've watched the Charlotte Hornets once now,
Okay.
and I would say they're going to be my team just with the comment you made about that one kid, and then Knuppel, because I do like the way Knuppel plays.
bit. Sure.
So yeah, they'll probably be my League Pass team.
Brandon Miller will come back soon.
Yeah.
You know, LaMelo, you never know what he's going to do.
Are they going to win many games? Probably not. But
No.
if I throw a little bit of money on the Wonderbed twins, then who knows?
I want
Great.
to see some more of those Detroit games.
Yeah, Detroit, Houston,
Mhm.
Houston.
Houston.
I've actually caught a lot of Denver games too,
Mm.
because they've played the Warriors a couple times. So
Nicola.
yeah, the wife's a Warriors fan, so that's kind of why we got League Pass for listen to this fans. Buddy Hield. I know. I don't know why I would say that. But also Steph. But every time Buddy gets the ball or he comes in, hey, there's Buddy. Hey, Buddy, hope you find the basket.
Get us out of here.
But also for the Celtics.
Jesus.
So no, I don't have a big time League Pass team, but it'll probably be the Hornets. So let's jump into the NFL. Little half and half action today. X factors. Let's talk about them.
we cover a lot of football
We do.
through the Survive This on a weekly basis. So
Yep,
I figured we got to do some like future looking ahead.
I like that.
Some teams that are contenders. We're not talking about the X factors for the freaking Jags and the Giants, okay? We don't care about them, Trevor, as much
No,
as
we
you
don't
care
care
about
about
them. All right? But these are some teams that really like have a shot at one, definitely the playoffs, but maybe a Super Bowl. And first, we're going to talk about the household name. Ooh, I probably can't pronounce the last name all that well.
Give it a go, because you know I can't pronounce it.
Alex Palczewski. I am not Polish,
Sounds great.
so I'm not very good at those last names. He plays left guard for the Denver Broncos.
We are really diving into some X factors here.
Now, X factors are not quarterbacks. They are not skill player positions.
These pick and rolls are going to be great today, Trevor.
They are not. They are not the sexy. I have their jersey at home. These are the guys that are going to make or break it for your team
Maybe you should
when it
get his
comes down to the
jersey.
Super Bowl. Maybe I will. Okay.
You can't even pronounce the last name.
But you'll probably have to learn.
Maybe I'll learn. But the Denver Broncos offensive line has been the top-ranked offensive line for the entire season from PFF, which is a terrific site if you're looking for a new analytical
Yet
side
they
of things.
only score in the fourth quarter.
The only reason why they're in those games is because of the offensive line.
And there's 9-2.
Bowles, McGlinchey, Miners, they are the tops of their respective positions. Tackles and then right guard. They are amazing offensive linemen. Denver has really, really lucked into it. The Broncos have looked shaky. They're underperforming in lots of spots. You wonder why they suck this much when Bo Nix had so much success. They've only allowed 13 sacks this year, which is second least in the NFL. Seattle has allowed 11 sacks this year, which is, I think, is kind of interesting because you don't really think of them as a great offensive line. If they can stay together, it's going to make a great run for them. But here is the one sore thumb sticking out. It's Mr. Alex, let's try it again, Palczewski.
You should probably stop trying.
Here's how, listeners, here's how
He's
it's
going
spelled.
to say it 4 or
Here's how
5
it's spelled,
times
okay?
and pronounce it different every single time.
Palczewski. Yeah, can't do it.
Palczewski. Yeah, keep going. I'm not even going to try.
So, he's not very good. But the Denver Broncos don't really have a lot of other guys that they can throw into that position. Right now, he is 63 out of 80 for guards in the NFL. That's what his ranking
I really
is.
thought this X Factor was going to go the other way.
I did
some
too.
some will,
See,
some will.
okay.
I did too.
But just you have to
There's
look at
a
it this way:
backwards X factor.
if he can stand up, if he can take on the rush, because teams are going to start lining up against him specifically to throw the worst guys at. Like Chris Jones. Like if you watch any of that Denver Chiefs game last week, they kept throwing Chris Jones on the center and left guard to muck up the middle, and it worked a lot.
Yeah, he was very successful that game.
He's going to have to step up to give them a real shot at this. Because if not, imagine if they play the Eagles, a team with Jalen Carter and all of these different pass rushers. You're not going to be able to survive that. Even if you have the best offensive line in all of football, if you have that one liability, it's going to be a big problem.
Got to chip block a lot.
But
I was going to say
luck, Saquon.
doubles and everything.
But if there's a chance for them to win a Super Bowl this year, it's going to be because he steps up. Mark my words.
All right.
Mark it, dude.
Okay. You guys know ball on the football side a lot better than I do. Does a vulnerable spot like that in an offensive line, can another team just literally target that and get
Absolutely.
They can.
You can run
So you
stunts, you
can't
can run
run-
blitzes, you can run all these other things to just throw dudes that are sprinting downhill at those one spots and just blow it up every single time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So the offensive schemes also have to change, knowing that this guy's vulnerable to throw doubles and other blocks at him.
And it's not like having a like if your tackle is your weak spot. You
Yeah.
can throw a tight end out there.
Yeah.
Literally
we did
on the
that
line.
for an entire week when we had injuries.
As Vikings fans, we know.
Yeah.
we know
We're used to that.
how to cover up a bad tackle spot.
Yep.
But when it's the interior lineman, that means you usually have to keep a running back.
Okay.
And then you can't really use them as a pass catcher. You have to keep them back there to be able to chip block, like
Yeah.
what he should be doing.
Yep.
But to stay back. So then that takes away resources on the field, makes it a lot harder. Pulling is a lot harder too.
Yep.
Because if those guys can't get to the outside, then you're not running any zone read stuff. Guard is a very, very important, tricky position in the NFL.
All right.
And if you're not good at it, you should pretty much be a defensive tackle.
Well,
Again.
Danielle's asked in the Survivor pool. She's like, "Should I pick Denver?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Their
And
records,
people-
their record's great." I'm like, "Yeah."
You just
But-
never know what you're
Scoring
going to
much
get.
against them either. So their defense is holding up.
Their
Yeah.
defense is
Like,
incredible. They
yeah.
might break the sack record this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they are an incredible unit, and that's why I didn't really want to
It's either
like
them or
highlight
Myles
any.
Garrett breaks it alone.
Yeah, he's so incredible.
Yeah, Myles Garrett's doing crazy thing. Byron Young and Jared Verse. Let's hear about it. What's
the Rams boys.
What's the X factor there?
Now this
Both
is
of them are
This
X
is
factor.
Yes.
all just for Eddie, right?
this
whole
is
session.
all for Eddie.
Shout out to Eddie. Listen close.
So I feel like everybody just talks about the Rams offense
Well, yeah.
Which is good.
nonstop,
Mm-hmm.
which is amazing.
Yep.
Stafford might get an MVP. Not going to deny it. Not going to go against it or anything like that. But the key to them is going to be their defense as a whole. But specifically Byron Young and Jared Verse, because they look like a very young Dwight Freeney and Robert Mathis.
Ooh, I know Dwight Freeney. I don't know the other guy.
Indianapolis Colts when they were at their heyday.
Yeah.
Amazing guys. Always had double-digit sacks, all that kind of stuff. These guys are not too shabby. So listen to this. Byron Young, and this is for edge rushers, according to PFF. Second in solo tackles, third in sacks, third in assists, 13th in total PFF grade. Verse, 8th in solo tackles, third in assists, third in forced fumbles, 9th in PFF
Dang.
grade for edge rushers.
They play on the opposite ends, I'm assuming.
Play on the opposite ends,
Okay.
but they can also move them around.
Yeah. Are these edge rushers technically linebackers, or is it something totally different?
It has changed.
Is it like a versatile edge rusher? They can drop and do other things?
Defensive end,
Got you.
outside linebacker. It's different than our usual, like how we grew up of like you either play like weak side, strong side.
Outside linebacker, middle linebacker.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yep.
Defensive ends, like that kind of stuff.
Okay.
They can back up, but that's not their strong suit.
Those are two studs to have on the same
Absolutely.
line
And
doing what they're doing.
they contribute to a Rams defense that is 11th in yards per game allowed, 2nd in points allowed per game, 9th in rushing yards allowed per game, 5th in turnovers forced per game, and 9th in sacks this season. This team put Philly on the ropes last year, and with how poorly Philly is playing again, or is playing this year, like Lane Johnson is out. Like, if they have any more tackle problems, I think Young and Verse can put them over the top against the Eagles. If we're going to think that the Eagles are the class of the NFC, I really like the Rams. Again, Stafford might win MVP. They've got Puka Nacua and Devontae Adams and Kyron Williams, whatever. I think these two guys, are going to be the secret to their success. Do you buy a Rams Super Bowl?
Yeah, that's very possible.
It's very possible.
Great team.
Yeah, great team.
Good for you, Eddie. Now,
I can see him. I can see him getting to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
For this next guy.
Yeah.
I said no skill players. I don't know if you consider a tight end a skill player.
Sure. No.
You do?
Okay.
Well, I'm not changing it now. I don't
Skill
care what
players
you're
are
really
wideouts, quarterbacks, running backs, right?
Fast guys.
Yeah. So not a running back.
I don't know.
I'm kidding.
Depends.
Well,
Is it someone you put in your
skill
Unless
players
it's
are like
Lamar,
flash guys.
unless it's Lamar Jackson or Jaden Daniels. I don't know how many other quarterbacks are that fast.
Like you said, you're not changing it, so let's hear it.
Yeah.
Who was the key to the success of the Indianapolis Colts when Peyton Manning was quarterback?
A tight end
Uh-huh.
named
It wasn't Reggie Wayne. It wasn't Edgerrin James.
Terry Holt.
It wasn't Torrey Holt. 'Cause
Torrey
Torrey Holt
Holt.
wasn't there.
Oh, he wasn't?
It wasn't Marvin Harrison.
Oh, no, he
Sr.
wasn't. He was on the Rams. Torrey
It
Holt was on
was-
the Rams. My bad.
It was Dallas
was Marshall
freaking
Faulk.
Clark.
Dallas Clark.
Dallas freaking Clark.
Sounds like he belongs in the Vacation Christmas movie.
He
Was
a
there
bucket.
key to success?
He was a bucket for them.
Okay.
Yeah. Dallas freaking Clark.
Okay.
He was Mark Andrews.
You know who was also a bucket for their team? Tyler freaking Warren of the Indianapolis Colts.
Okay.
Rookie tight end. He looks like Brock Bowers out there. And Brock Bowers. Hey, don't laugh. Brock Bowers is probably going to be the best tight end that's ever played. I can say that pretty confidently. Right now, Tyler Warren has 50 catches for 617 yards this season. The rookie tight end record set by Bowers last season was 112 catches for 1,194 yards.
Dang.
That's a lot of catches.
Yeah.
Is Tyler Warren going to get that? No, probably not. But there's a real chance for him to surpass 1,000 yards, which only one other tight end has ever done, which is
Bowers.
Mike Ditka. Mike Ditka
I thought he played defense. Mike Ditka was a tight end.
played tight end.
Oh, okay.
Always had that tight end on him.
Ooh.
I love watching Warren play.
Okay.
He is an amazing pass catcher. He's no joke actually blocking, which is a surprise for a lot of tight ends nowadays. I think he should be considered a Rookie of the Year candidate this year. He's fourth with odds, plus 550. Igbuka, number one. Jackson Dart is number two. And Tetaroa McMillan is number three. They're all ahead of him. For tight ends this entire season, Warren is second in receiving yards, third in targets and receptions, sixth in route runs, and seventh in pass snaps and yards per reception among all tight ends in the NFL. He is one of the best. He should probably be an All-Pro.
Is he a every down kind of target?
He's
Because
always
when
out there.
I think of tight ends, I'm thinking third and short, fourth and one, that kind of stuff. Just throw him out there, make him turn around, catch the ball. But no, he's always out there running rounds.
But he's also their safety valve.
Okay.
So
And yeah, I guess
So it
that
used to be a
that
Chiefs
too,
fan.
safety
You saw
valve.
Travis Kelce go for routes.
Dude, his route was get to an open spot
Yeah.
and sit. Mahomes was so good. I like Travis Kelce, and we're going to give him 30 seconds of my time. But it was run, stop, turn. The ball's already on his hands. That's how good Mahomes was when they were in their heyday. Now, if you watch Kelce play, he ain't moving like he once was moving, and Patrick Mahomes is not finding him like he once was finding him.
Get hit that many times, you're not going to move that fast anymore.
Yeah. So Tyler Warren. I'll watch him.
Travis Kelce has a lot of leeway in the routes that he is able to run.
Yes.
He has a lot of option routes.
Yes.
Tyler Warren, I think someday will be able to get to that point where he's able to just sit in the middle of the field and
With
just
the
pick
same
a play.
quarterback, is that what you're saying?
Well,
Danny Dimes?
I
Come
think
on,
that's,
man.
but I think that's going to be important for Daniel Jones. Look, I know the Colts are really good this year. I'm a little worried about them come playoff time because I've just seen Daniel Jones become a pumpkin, and that game that they played against the Steelers was
we haven't
really
seen
bad.
very many good games good teams yet.
But Daniel Jones has 2 elite offensive players to fall back on. Jonathan Taylor, who should probably be in the MVP conversation, and Tyler Warren. If he can ride those 2 out, I think that they actually have a real shot at making the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But Tyler Warren's going to have to be a big part of it.
I can see it.
And I think, I really do think him and Bowers are going to be the class of tight ends.
Trevor's stewing
When they're all
over there.
said and
I
done.
need to see them play a better team before I can make that statement.
All the air out of the room.
Dude, they beat the Titans 2 times. What else do you want to watch? Come on. But I'm very excited for Tyler Warren for the future.
Jamel Dean, what do we got, Matt? X Factor number 4.
I know everybody really likes cornerback talk.
Love me some cornerback talk.
And when we talk about the Bucks, we only talk about the offense. Same thing. Same thing with the Rams and the Bucks. We only talk about the offense. We love Baker.
Because it's high-powered.
How in the bag are we, boys, for the Bucks?
I like the Bucks.
We're in the bag for the Bucks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're
we
in the
are.
bag for the Bucks. Now, you might say, Matt, the Bucks defense is ass. How could you have a defensive player be a part of this list when the whole defense is booty cheeks? Go ahead and ask me that question, guys.
Dancing the booty work all day.
How are you liking this booty cheeks?
The Bucks right now allow 359 yards per game, and they allow 25 points per game. And they only average 25 points per game. You see how that's a bit of a problem?
Little bit.
See how that's a bit of a problem?
Yeah.
I think it would be so bad. It would be so much worse if Jamel Dean was not on this team. He is Revis Island out there.
Is he the one that is holding them together?
He is the one that is actually shutting down opposing wide receivers when they come up.
You said Revis Island, so he's got to have some pretty outstanding numbers.
He is one of the best ranked cornerbacks in all of the NFL. He's had a little bit of a lull of injuries and whatever, but he's been so consistent. And they're going to need him so badly when they have to play guys like Puka Nacua, Jackson Smith and Jigba, which is very disappointing because in the game earlier this year between Seattle and Tampa, Jamel Dean was out. So he wasn't able to match up against them all that much. Hasn't been able to match up with them. A.J. Brown, Devonta Smith, Amon-Ra St. Brown. Jamel Dean, right now, is the 5th ranked corner in all of PFF.
And PFF is across all
Everything.
football players, right?
Yes.
At that position.
Yep. He is a shutdown corner. I would highly, highly recommend if you ever watch the All-22 tape, watch the side that he is on.
Okay.
He is locking those dudes down, and he's beating the crap out of them.
Give me 10 seconds about this All-22 tape. You've brought it up 3 times now. Is that just an overview of what the game is?
Yes.
Is it quick cuts?
Yes.
It's just the whole game.
Yes, but you see it from an overhead side.
Yeah.
So then you're not just stuck with the broadcast view.
I'm going to have to watch that.
So you're not just watching 7 and 11 right here.
Yeah.
You get to see everything. So you get to see more motion on the defense. That's that's the part that I like about it.
Oh,
especially when you're talking about cornerbacks and safety play and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, because you never see them unless they're lined up right on the line.
Or the ball is coming their way.
Got you.
You have to be able to watch that kind of stuff. So Jamel Dean, awesome guy.
Let's jump into our last X Factor of the evening, number 5. Who do we have?
We got some more offensive linemen.
I love it.
And we're going to go
The
back.
big boys that don't get enough praise.
We're going to swing back. We're going to talk about some guys that are really underperforming.
Okay. Oh, I like this. You started out with an underperformer that needs to step up. You went good, good, good. Now, let's talk about 2 underperformers.
The tackles for the Kansas City Chiefs are just really bad. And they should not be. Honestly, one should not be, and one is a rookie. Jawan Taylor is getting paid probably the most out of any tackle in the NFL right now.
You can give the rookie some leeway. He's a rookie.
I don't know, because it's been a weird year for Josh Simmons.
Okay.
So let's start with Jawan Taylor. Jawan Taylor is supposed to be a major contribution to this team. Right now, and I think most people recognize Jawan Taylor as the guy that's when you watch a Chiefs game, you're like, is he false starting every single time that the ball is snapped? Because you constantly see him jumping back before the ball actually gets snapped. You definitely know him. Also, he leads the league in penalties. He's had 9 penalties this year that he's been called on for illegal formation, holding, false start. Most of them are false starts, actually, which is not a big surprise.
Because he's jumping too fast. Too quick.
He is the 69th out of 76 tackles by PFF grade.
Yeah, you don't want to hear that.
He was a liability last year during the Super Bowl. He was getting cooked by every Philly defender that, again, you want to talk about do teams with defensive schemes against certain guys on the line. They had to keep Travis Kelce back there to chip and then run a route, and that's why Patrick Mahomes is getting killed all those different times. Constantly. So, Juwan Taylor needs to, play to what his contract says. Because the Chiefs' offensive line is pretty good interior-wise.
Mm-hmm.
But tackle-wise, real bad.
Okay.
Real bad. And Patrick Mahomes is just not the guy he used to be.
No. Not
He
at all.
cannot be mobile. Maybe there's something wrong with him. Whatever. But Juwan Taylor needs
He's got ankles like Steph Curry.
All those
Honestly.
shots they gave him in the tent when they was going back out with a broken ankle.
They just didn't say what they were shooting him up with. They're like,
Yeah.
yo, this is going to help for right now.
Yeah,
You'll
5
be-
years, you're toast.
You'll be good maybe in 3 years. Who knows?
Now to Josh Simmons, he's not a first-round draft pick or anything like that, but he was a little bit of a gamble. There were some red flags with his character, whatever. He's missed 4 games this year for personal reasons,
Oh.
and they have not said what the personal reasons are related to, but he was just not with the team for those 4 games.
I wonder how that works at
For
a
a whole
professional
month.
level. Can you just be like, yep, I'm going to sit this one out?
Not really.
I didn't.
Honestly, not really.
I didn't think so. They're getting paid.
I mean, unless there was an emergency or something like that happened,
Yeah.
you're really not supposed to. But he was just gone for 4 weeks, which is a lot, especially when you're a rookie. Again, the mix of the red flags when he got drafted.
Mm-hmm.
There were some issues with him during training camp where he was just not playing all that well. They kind of had to throw him into that role at left tackle because they didn't really have anybody else. And he is the 47th ranked tackle in football, so 47th out of 76. That's a bad collective. That's a bad collective from your 2 tackles.
And these 2 are playing left and right tackle?
Yes.
So they're also on the opposite sides?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
you don't want that.
You can't have enough tight ends to chip.
Having
all
one,
these edge rushers.
having one might be okay.
Having
but
one is
having
okay.
2?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Can't even roll out to a certain
No.
either direction because you're getting pinched.
And I think this is going to be really bad because especially in the AFC, there are some insane pass rushers and there are some insane teams that you're going to have to go through to be able to make the Super Bowl this year. And the Chiefs are 5-5, and they looked bad against Denver, and they've looked bad against teams like Jacksonville. And I just don't know if they're going to be able to get past the Broncos, the Steelers, the Colts, the Chargers, or the Bills.
Let's remember that last year they looked even worse.
I understand.
Yeah.
But they won 15 games.
That is true. I do not understand how that happened, but
Because they had that horseshoe up their tush.
Yeah.
they should put it back. Why'd they pull it out?
Patrick
Or-
is looking for it.
Or a 4-leaf clover or something.
They
They had
need
something up
something.
their butts.
And I just think this is just going to catch up to them because this is
Yeah.
not something Tom Brady had to deal with in his career. This is not something Peyton Manning had to deal with. The best quarterbacks always had at least one of the best tackles in all of the NFL. They always had it because they
Because
knew
their organization did it right.
exactly because they knew that was a premium. It's great that they have Creed Humphrey, who is an All-Pro center and absolutely incredible. And they re-signed Trey Smith, who I really hope that the Vikings were going to be able to get at left guard. Their interior is great, but they have nothing on the outside. And if those 2 guys can't step up, I'm really going full Kendrick Perkins as part of the episode.
Yeah.
But if they can't step up to meet that rush, they're gonna get bum rushed every single time.
Yeah.
I just don't know if the Chiefs have it.
I made a comment about that on that Survive This pod. They're 5-5 right now, but the Chiefs are the Chiefs. I made a question. I posed this question, or I talked about this. I'm like, you can find them making the playoffs somehow, some way, and getting to the Super Bowl somehow, some way. They're the Chiefs. Who knows?
I would still pick the Chiefs to make the Super Bowl.
Okay.
Just saying that right now.
So you said Rams just tonight. You said Rams, Colts, and Chiefs potential Super Bowl peeps.
I would take Broncos over the Colts.
Broncos over the Colts.
Yeah.
So let's put those 4 on there. What's your ranking? Rams would have to be number 1 for me right now.
I think Rams is number 1.
Broncos, Colts, Chiefs. Just based on what they're doing.
Well, but they're on opposite. The Rams aren't on the same side as Colts and.
Yeah, true. I guess I didn't think about that, but
Chiefs.
I think Satan has blessed Patrick Mahomes yet again.
Yeah.
I
think
that's what we need to know.
Baptism by fire.
Has the deal fallen through, or are they still signed to the devil here?
I feel like when you give your life to Satan,
it just is forever.
It's forever.
Yeah,
okay.
he's
Tom Brady is starting to show on him with all of the face stuff that he's got going on, like the sunken skeleton stuff he's got. So
the soul's sucked away already.
Yes.
Now? Okay.
Yeah. So Tom Brady sold his soul. When we start to see Patrick Mahomes lose that golden poodle thing on top of his head, then we'll know that the curse is lifted.
Oh, man. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for tuning in. A little NBA, NFL recap, I would say, or check-in. We really do appreciate it. Like, comment, share, subscribe if you want to hear us talk about anything or want to throw us any questions. Don't be afraid to do that. Rate the podcast. We do appreciate it. And we are approaching 2,000 downloads, fellas. 2,000. 2000. Why isn't Hams calling yet? I don't know. We'll figure that out. Until next time, we do appreciate it. Peace.